Hey folks, Siam here. I thought I'd make a quick update. I've got a Zoom call at 12:30, so I've got to make this quick. So what the hell is going on? Lots is happening. This is the daily chart, obviously. Dollar still, moving upwards, but look at the stocks. Look at the stocks. Have to get rid of that arrow because that's me being naughty. Can't. We've got a fair few new members here. Basically, I'm not allowed to talk about any regulated asset. So the stock market, for example, being a regulated asset, so I can't say I think this is going to do this. All I can maybe do is draw some lines, like some pretty little lines like that, and then obviously using your training, you'll know exactly what I mean. Anyway, but what we can see is all stocks are moving down. S&P seems to have a little sort of retrace here. The US market isn't even open yet, so 2 o'clock is normally when you get, like, the busiest time of the day for FX and markets is between 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock UK time, because that's when both markets are open pretty much. But the fact that the FTSE's opened down, it's rocketing down, I don't care what news is going on in the world, I just look at the charts, and this means the US markets are going to most likely open down as well. However, they do tend to shift, so probably towards sort of 6 o'clock tonight, we may have a bit of a pullback. Now, let's go back to Bitcoin. So I've been drawing this compression for freaking ages now, and as I've said, you draw these compressions with a big fat Mars bar line, and it doesn't matter which line you draw now, Bitcoin's broken it. Base support has been broken, and it's sort of done a Kobo already with that one there, but yeah, so therefore, as I said, I'm eyeing up this area here between sort of 32 to 30, and we're in it. We're in it already. 32.94. We've just breached the obviously my main concern is the pullback. It's shut down, and therefore, yeah. But the thing is, on the bigger perspective, pretty much every base support across all cryptos have been broken now. Ether broken. Luna is getting towards the base, but it's likely to going to continue making its way down there. If we look at Ripple's, whew, god damn, base support has been breached everywhere. Binance is showing one almighty head and shoulders. Look at this on the weekly chart. I mean, like, how much of a textbook head and shoulders do you want there? This is very grim, guys and girls. Very grim. To the point where, I know I said earlier, I was thinking, oh shit, this was 140k about 10 minutes ago. We seem to have had a retrace. Just quickly have a little look-see. Okay, so Luna has retraced, so that's... Okay, let's go back to Luna quickly. Okay, I say retrace. Obviously, we're on the 4-hour chart. Yeah, it's barely done anything. It's just that position sizes are quite large, so any little movement is a big P&L movement. Sol, base support broken. Everything is breaking support. Like here, we've got a big one that's been breached. The $2.50 level with sand, as you can see here, and it's Kobo'd. So yeah, Axie. It's really interesting, this. I could go on, but pretty much every chart is doing something interesting. Where does that mean? What does that mean for our positions? Well, first of all, let's look at GMT. GMT again, base support, and it's Kobo'd. So let's just finish this main list that I have. SHIB, yeah. Wave seems to be quite resilient for the moment, but we'll see about that. And then just scroll down to these slightly newer ones. Ethereum name service, Sushi, yeah, and then GST. There we go, beautiful. The more I read into Steppen, the more I think it's bullshit. So Yeah, I would like to keep on shorting GST all the way down here and below. So what does it mean for our trades? So we've got a bunch of trades at the moment. Obviously this is going to fluctuate. You'll notice I haven't gone to break even at the moment, and the reason being is I don't want to smother it. I'm still in two minds about this. Part of me wants to snatch and grab, run away. But the thing is, I'm already sat on a whole bunch of profits. So over the last few days, I've made, I can't remember how many percent, but I've already got that nice profit buffer. So I know these are a new batch of trades placed this morning, well, at 11ish, about an hour ago. I still treat it all as, it was obviously part of the same portfolio. So that profit buffer, which I'm always going on about, we've got it now. So now I can try and get some runners in. And again, for the newer people here, what I tend to do, if I just quickly get paint up, because Microsoft Doodle thing will take forever to load, is I tend to, if I'm starting, at scratch, and let's say that's 0%, I tend to do snatch and grab, and just make nice consistent wins. So getting nice consistent profits until you have a nice percentage buffer, so a nice profit buffer. So you can then say, right, I'm going to play with a bunch of the profits. Let's say I'm going to play with this much profits, whatever that much profits are, to then get a winner. To then really get some runners in. So if you screw up, you're going to end up back down to here. But if you do it well, your equity curve looks like that. So now, in my case, I've got best part of 400k profit buffer now, so I can really start to slowly push the boat out, and it helps that everything is broken base support. So that is why I'm not moving stuff to break even just yet, but I will reassess each one. So as you can see, there's a few grand that's recovered already with Luna. I really want to see the US markets open first. I want to see another move down, and then I don't know. Who knows? I may actually snatch. It's hard, honestly. I feel like one of those people with two minds in the head constantly. The problem is, because it's moved down quite fast, there is a high probability that will have a bounce, like Binance now smashing into this level. That has a high probability of bouncing now. And I think crypto is really going to mimic stocks for the moment. So for today at least. And look at that down. In fact, I haven't checked it for freaking ages, but I think I shorted the S&P 500 around here. I'm just logging in if I can remember the password. I barely use FXCM these days. Checking for updates. Okay, come on. Whilst that's doing that, let's get back to this. And just like that, break even on Luna. Right. So where are we now? 146. Right, back to where we were. Cool. I think this could be a pretty nice day if we play things right. Part of me wants to go full hog and place a few more trades, but I think I need to sort of temper the horns of greed for the moment. Most things have already run away, so it's good that we got that salvo of trades in. But remember, I forgot there was a lesson that I tried to teach a few trading pubs ago. That I think it was Luna or something, and there was a market where it was rallying, and then all of a sudden it started curving up like this. Whenever you see a curving, it always, like almost 100% of the time, pulls back, like nearly always. So you always have to be careful of curving rallies or trends or stuff like that. And it's the same for the downside. So if you see a market and it starts going down, and then it starts to really curve down, you'll always see a pullback. So this is what I'm starting to see right now. There's like on DOT, we've got this curving. So pullback is imminent. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Come on, FXCM. I want to see my Dow trade. Looks like I can't even. Right, I'm going to pause the video and come back. Okay, had to re-pause. Sorry, I had to. Okay, it's not. Okay, I thought the trades would be bigger. Evidently, yeah. Okay. So 50k up on those Dow Jones trades, but if we look at, you can see I actually placed these ages ago, end of April. So early April and then end of April, so 12th of about a month ago. So I haven't really looked at it since. So yeah, the first couple of trades up here on the neckline, I knew it was going to breach. That was a bit painful. I thought it would breach. I thought this move that we saw here would happen there, but it then went up, and then yeah. But all looking good so far. I will be leaving this. Cool. Right. So that's it. Let's get out of there. Let's not play with that anymore. That's it. Sorry, I'm waffling now. I've got to go. Bye.